Hello, empaths. Welcome to your July empath only reading. So if you're not an empath, go away now. Okay, I'm totally kidding. You can totally watch too. But anywho, I'm back again for Seren the Healer to do you guys reading for the month of July. So in this vicinity, oh, did I not introduce myself? In case you don't know me, I'm Princess India from Tarot Therapy. I'm another channel on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Seren's like my homie or whatever. But anywho, in this vicinity, you'll see me shuffling you guys cards, but I'm gonna go ahead and hop right in because this is interesting. So the first card that you guys have coming out of the month of June into July is Empathic Starseed that says energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours, and hashtag empath problems. Then you guys central energy for July is Star Brothers. Shout out to my dude empaths out there, you know what I'm saying? It says Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. And I don't know where that smile came from. Somebody needed it. Your ascension energy is the cosmic heart, and it says devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. You guys shadow energy, which is so appropriate, is the great serving. It says Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. And then going forward from July to August, we have called, and it says soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. So my wonderful empath people, starting with the empathic starseed card, which is the vibration that you guys are leaving out of June going into July with. What I see with this, which is interesting, and that's why I say hashtag empath problems. The thing I see with this is, let me clarify this first. This is, of course, representing June, but intuitively, I feel this kind of reaches rather far back. For some of you guys, this could legit be most of your life, to be quite honest. But the energy you guys are coming into July with is the fact that you guys are carrying a lot of burdens, right? Proverbial backpacks of your past, as I like to call it. But it's energetic burdens from people you guys may have dated, people that you guys may have been friends with, your family of origin, anything in that roundabout kind of thing. And it's the fact of you guys picking up energy that's theirs, which is an empath problem. It's feeling other people's feelings, it's feeling transits and so on and so forth. But I feel with this specifically, I know for it to be tacking on to you guys like this and it not be a temporary kind of thing, is these are people in your life who have affected you a great deal. So this may be, like I say, a past partner, like a breakup, being rejected, being bullied as a kid, or something of the sort. And for some of you, it's even allowing things people have done to you or things people have said to you to define you in so many words. So it's internalizing it and it becoming a belief, right? And you feeling that you're less than in some way, or faulty, or not enough, or rejecting and things of the sort. And this is also manifested in potential addiction problems. You know what I mean? Whether that's escapism, whether that's escapism through actual drug addictions, alcohol addictions, eating, shopping, things of the sort. All of these things are being highlighted and is the energy you guys are bringing into July with you, right? But I'm going to tell you why that's cool that you've carried baggage over into July. Because with our central energy being the Star Brothers, what we're talking about here, which is going to be the main focus of this month for you guys, is closing your heart off, in so many words. So it's escapism by either retreating into addictions, which inadvertently will close your heart off, or it's your heart being closed off to other people, meaning that there's a lack of trust in other people, feeling other people are disloyal, not having any friends because you feel like you can't allow people to get close to you because it's a fear of things that have happened in the past. All of that stuff is being brought into July because Spirit is giving you guys an opportunity to do what I like to call a unicorn purge. You know what I mean? So how this would manifest in the month of July, it may be through conflicts, right? So say hypothetically, if you hear this message and you're like, oh, you know, there's some people who want to be my friends, I should try to get to know them. Or if you have friends and you go talk to your friends or whatever, and there's some sort of conflict that ensues, which brings us into our shadow energy with the great serving, is that a conflict would ensue, and what your challenge would be, as opposed to going backwards into using those coping mechanisms that one may have used in the past when people hurt you. The challenge is to ascend to this higher energy, which would be our cosmic heart card. Because what Spirit is trying to do for you all this month is a heart opening, right? Because of things that you guys have encountered in the past with experiences, people, situations, so on and so forth, they begin to manifest as fears or anxieties, worries, and things of the sort, or just blatantly not allowing people into your life, right? Or keeping a distance with people. It's a lack thereof of vulnerability. So it's through this particular conflict, and I feel why this is here, with this being a card about Mars, is the fact that today, I'm recording this on, what's today? I don't have a calendar around, y'all. I'm moving and everything is everywhere. But what is today? Oh my gosh, is it the, oh no, yes, it's the 29th. Okay, sorry, it's the 29th of June. So yesterday, I believe, Mars went into Aries, right? And astrologically speaking, that's something all of us should, you know, kind of know, because there is a potential for a lot of conflicts, but specifically for my empath collective people, Spirit wants to use these conflicts to set you free from yourself, right? You guys are in a new energy. You're going into a new cycle, but I feel these experiences from your past have caused you to shut off your heart and lack trust for people. And this could potentially, not saying for all of you, but for some of you, it could be keeping you from your soul tribe, because there could be people that have been placed into your life or that you're intended to meet, and it's not taking the opportunity to kind of open up and get to know those people. You know what I mean? And then, of course, for all of you, this is all happening because you guys are being called to a higher order. It's you guys stepping into your spiritual gifts, strengthening your spiritual gifts, aligning with your soul tribes, walking in your purpose and things of the sort. But in order to do that, we have to open our hearts, right? Because we're supposed to go within, to embody Spirit, to find our light within, to fill ourselves up with that light through self-love, and to be an example of that to the world at large, especially those of you who are, like this card says, empathic starseeds, light workers, or what have you, right? So with these conflicts that come up this month, even if they're triggers, if they're with other people or it's just within yourself, know that the purpose of these conflicts is not to beat you down, for you to not fall back into old behaviors, because those who do have issues with addiction, and not necessarily just drugs, just anything, it could be shopping, what have you, food, anything, right? The important thing to know about this is that when we suffer with any form of addiction, we're just one rejection away from relapse, right? So we can easily fall into bad behaviors whenever, you know, shadow aspected conflicts like this come up. But what's important for you guys to know is that anything that you encounter this month that's a conflict, that makes you feel some type of way, that's an obstacle, a block, what have you, the purpose of it being here is to offer you a crossroads of choice, right? So whenever this conflict happens, you have two choices in that moment. And that choice is, I can either go back to what I've always done, which may be a low vibrational, self-deprecating type of energy, or I can choose to ascend to this. Screenshot this card if you need to, my friend, and look at it every time you hit a conflict this month. But it's a choice between those two energies. I can either fall into the darkness, or I can challenge myself to ascend to the light, to ascend to my inner heart space, to retreat to my inner sanctum, to rebathe myself in divine light and love, and allow my life to be an example of divine love on earth. That's really the challenge here. Now, if you guys are able to ascend to this, of course, we make mistakes. You might fall back here and there. Don't feel bad if you do. Just choose again. You know what I'm saying? But the whole purpose for this happening is because it's lining you guys up to the vibration of your calling. The first step for every empath is to be able to overcome this hurdle, right? Because everything that we are examples for other people, or that we teach other people, are first the things that we overcome ourselves, right? And this is one of those greatest lessons. It's knowing that in order for us to align with our calling, we first have to be open, heart space wise, to ourselves, to spirit, right? We have to settle any scores and finish unfinished business we have from the past, find resolution with it, learn those lessons from that experience, right? And find that middle road of balance to where our hearts aren't fully open to the wrong people and everybody, right? And we're not completely closed off to the right people and everybody, but finding that balance in between the two of healthy boundaries, where we know who to let in our life, we know who not to let in. We know that trust and loyalty are two things from people that are earned and not freely given. It's something that's cultivated over time. And that whenever we find ourselves in traumatic or worrisome or anxious or fear-based types of situations, to always choose an alignment with our highest thought, our highest vibration, and our highest feeling. And even though sometimes we do make mistakes and we fall back into bad behaviors and habits, it's knowing that in that second, you also have the ability to choose again to align with your highest light. The whole purpose of this happening is for, like the card says, your life to be a moving prayer. It's for your life to be your message to the world. If a person never had a conversation with you, never talked to you in depth, but just watched you, the way that you live is a message of happiness, of love, of light, of all of the things that the divine is, and that being a reflection in the life that you live daily. So like I said, man, leaving out of July and going into August, it's all about you guys stepping up into what you're called to do. But the charge orders for this lies in your inner heart sanctum. So make sure you choose to ascend this month, my friend. This month is a great month to make your mental health and your own personal emotional healing a priority. And for some, this may mean finally deciding to start seeing a therapist. And for this reason, I've partnered with BetterHelp to assist you guys in finding a therapist that's right for you. With all of the chaos, confusion, and uncertainty going on in the world right now, coupled with our own personal daily struggles, now is definitely a great time to talk to someone who can not just be a listening ear, but can also help you with the what, the hows, and the whys that you're experiencing what you're experiencing. So if you or someone you know and love is going through something right now and feels the need for a little more help, I stress that you guys take advantage of this resource. So that has been your reading, empaths. I hope that has been helpful. I hope that it's been healing. I hope that it's been insightful for you, my friend. So of course, I will see you guys again, same time, same place, next month being August. You know what I'm saying? And as a little parting gift, we're gonna look at the bottom of your deck. Whew. We have the Earth School card. I never got this before. It says life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. This is everything that we said here, my friends. So that's why all of this is happening, guys. It's important to know, like I said, learning your lessons from your past. It's important to know that everything that you guys encounter in your life, it's all about lessons. It's all about your overall growth. So I'll see you guys next month. I love your faces. Have an amazing July, empaths. Later.